I'm Kelly Coleman.
And I'm Jennifer Jordan with Coleman Jordan Real Estate. And Kelly, we are officially in the holiday season. Crazy.
I know, this year just flew by.
Yeah.
Well, here we are, EOS Fitness. Let's see what they have for us to help us beat that holiday bulge.
Absolutely. Let's check it out. All right, so we are here now with Stephen McKee, who is a regional vice president of EOS Fitness, to hear everything all about EOS Fitness.
Great, cool, yeah.
Well, thank you so much for spending some time with us this morning. And first, before we get into the whole gym, we'd like to know a little bit more about you and what got you into the industry.
Sure. So I got started in the industry back, I played sports through school. Went in the military, I spent 4 years in the Navy. And then after the Navy, I spent 2 years in Okinawa. My wife's in the Marine Corps, so we went over there for that. So my wife got orders out to California. And from that point, there was a gentleman that I'd worked for Sport and Health that I reached out to because he was currently in this area. I didn't know where he worked at, and I didn't know any of the gyms in the area. So he was actually, funny enough, he was working for EOS Fitness. Hired me on at EOS Fitness to be the Director of Education and Small Group Training. So I helped EOS start the Small Group Training program. From that point, around April 2016, I was offered this position, and I've kind of been in this position ever since.
Awesome.
I could see why you had a passion with your history of getting into the industry. So tell us a little bit about what makes EOS different. I mean, I know there's a ton of gyms out there for people to choose from.
What makes us different is just that we kind of cater to everybody. So if you go through the facilities, we have, group fitness class, we have great group fitness instructors. We also have good personal trainers. I'm really solid personal trainers. From there, we have weights that get really heavy. They go up to 150 pounds for people that really want to come in and more powerlifting stuff and stuff. We also have, if you look around, we have functional areas like this where people that are more into like a CrossFit style workout, they have that available.
Area.
So we have outdoor areas in a few of our gyms. So, and then outside of that, we have pools in some of our gyms, basketball courts. We also have cardio cinemas for people that maybe don't want to be around the crowd.
Now, tell me a little, what is a cardio cinema?
I love that.
I've never heard that word, that name.
So it's like walking into a kind of like a movie theater. You have treadmills and bikes and stuff like that, and stair climbers in there, and you can just kind of do your cardio workout while you watch.
Makes sense.
Movies.
Just kind of zone out, watch a movie.
So we put schedules online.
Yep.
We put schedules online so people kind of know what movie's being played, so they can take a look and schedule their day out. Right.
And then it really pushes you. I mean, cardio for an hour.
Well, you kind of get lost. You get lost in the movie, so then the cardio doesn't really seem so much like cardio
exactly.
anymore. Right? Yeah. So, and then outside of that, we do have some really cool kids club areas.
I was gonna say, I'm a mom. I have 2 girls, and so I always need some place to put my children.
Drop them off.
Right. So
drop them off's a little nicer than put them.
So with our kids clubs, they do a great job of doing crafts with the kids. We
Love
also
that.
have movies and stuff in there. We do have some video games. We try to keep them more active. Some of our kids clubs have basketball courts and functional like little jungle gym areas where they can play.
Cool. Yeah.
We do section off the infants from some of the older kids, so that way there's not too much mixture.
Yeah.
So Kelly's got kids, but I've got dogs, and you also have a place for the dogs.
There are some clubs that do that. Not all clubs, but there are some clubs that have some outdoor areas where you can put your dog out there as long as they have water and they're taken care of and stuff like that. So there are some San Diego, Encinitas.
So basically, you get all the normal amenities plus all these additional ones, and we're talking about affordability. So what did the membership start at?
$9.99.
$9.99.
Wow.
$9.99. That's
That is
amazing.
crazy.
Yeah. So it really is.
That's amazing.
It really is affordable, and I could see it does cater to everyone.
I love all of that. And you also have something too for, you have a special class for cancer patients.
Right, so with our group fitness class, we offer a lot of classes, Les Mills, things like that. We also offer some that are more just built from EOS instructors and from Joella, who's our National Director of Group Fitness.
Yeah.
So, but outside of that, just in this location here in Encinitas, we have a really cool program. It's our North County Cancer Fitness Program, where we offer a class throughout the week that, people who are currently going through treatment or recovering from treatment or whatever the case may be can come in and have a trainer that works with them and puts them through exercise and helps them out. Irji, one of our trainers here at this club, was actually one of the big people behind that, creating that, pushing that, and our trainers, they come in and they do a great job.
That's awesome.
I really love companies that listen to people that work for them and take an idea like that and really put it into action. I think that speaks enormous of the company of EOS.
Sure,
that you work
sure.
for.
And I mean, that's our goals. Like I said, we try to cater to everybody, and we try to help everybody as much as possible. So if we can provide a little bit of something for everybody, then we've done our job.
Great. Yeah. Well, the kids club and the cardio cinema, I think that would.
You have to try it out.
Check. Yeah, I will.
Yeah.
Thanks so much, Stephen. We're actually going to head in and talk to Ben.
Yeah, Ben's one of our fitness managers in San Diego.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much.
Yeah, not a problem.
Thank you.
Now we're inside. This place is huge and it's packed. It's bustling in here.
It really is.
We're here with Ben Lowe, fitness manager, EOS Fitness, and you're going to tell us some top tips for getting through the holidays and some goal setting on top of that.
Can't wait to hear this. We all need it.
So the main thing as far as goal setting is to make sure we're kind of working on SMART goals here at EOS. We always want to make sure they're specific, measurable, attainable, relatable, and time sensitive. So they don't have to always match all of those specifically, but to have some stuff basically counted out so that we know exactly what we're trying to get to, and not just kind of shooting on a target that's on the wall. So,
Makes perfect sense. Yep, love that.
as far as that, the main tips that I have are going to be based on just showing up, not waiting until the new year. That's the main thing that we kind of start at a hole if we wait till January 1st. So come in now, start working out so that we can start conditioning the body. When we hit in January, we can start increasing the intensity as opposed to just starting from scratch.
Yeah, rather than gaining that 10 pounds over the holidays and then going, oh, now I have 20 to lose versus, you know, just maybe the 10.
Exactly, and I know that the holidays are kind of a crazy time and you're not always going to be as consistent as you'd like to be throughout the year, but at least getting in a little bit is going to help kind of take the edge off that first start of the year.
Okay, so tip number 2, you got
tip number 2, if you're ever kind of stuck or in a rut, I always recommend working with a fitness professional. Even professionals do it as a way to kind of improve. It's not an aspect of knowledge. And there's a lot of people who know a whole bunch about fitness that still work professionals because they're going to get you to that next level. They're also going to teach you some stuff you might not be comfortable with. So
break you out of your comfort zone a little bit.
Exactly, and it's one of those scenarios where there's no such thing as being too proud to work with a professional and learn some new stuff.
Tip number 3?
Tip number 3 is diversify your workouts. So don't get stuck just doing strength training, just doing cardio, high intensity intervals, classes, anything that you can try some new stuff. Not let your body kind of get stuck into its own system and rut. That's one of the biggest things.
That's really true. I love yoga, but I realize too that I can't just do yoga. I got to do strength training, and I have to do a lot of different things, you know, and incorporate in order to lose weight and get to where I want to be.
Exactly. No, exactly. I don't do any yoga. I do a lot of weights, and it's something that I need to do myself. So, and we have all those type of classes here too.
Yeah, exactly. You can do yoga with me, and then I'll do strength training with you.
Me and you, we got it.
Perfect. Perfect. Well, thank you guys so much. It's been so fun today because I had no idea EOS was this big. So
it offered so many different workouts, areas, stations, classes, even for the kids.
As we're dancing.
A little bit of something for everyone.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Ben.
Absolutely.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Yes, perfect.
Caddell.
You look so dapper. What's going on?
M sent me.
M?
M.
MI6?
Yes. And you know what? There's something spectacular about to happen, and you can't be looking like this. Come with me.
Well, I can't look like this.
That's much more appropriate. Come with me. Don't touch anything, trust me.
think Q himself would be impressed with this place.
It's so spectacular. So, the things I love best about this house, when you enter, the ceilings are about 30 feet high. You come across this beautiful bridge and then enter into several of the living spaces. Like there's this great bar area, office area. Right now we're in the kitchen and kind of like family room nook. And this is an unbelievable hood for this range.
I've never seen anything like this.
It's completely James Bond up there, right?
Yes, absolutely.
And the thing, it's 8,800 square feet. We're on about 3 acres, and 2 of them are just outside the pool area, which is a protected reserve area. So no one can build out there. You have the privacy from the neighbors, but you don't have to take care of it, which is really awesome.
Yes. Seclusion as well.
Yes. So there's this beautiful pool bath down there. Can you imagine having a party at that pool area?
This would be the perfect party.
Yeah. And really, the thing about this too is it really displays art very well. And there's not very many contemporary homes in the Rancho Santa Fe area, so this one really stands out. It's super unique. It's held the test of time. It looks like something was just done yesterday,
Absolutely.
but this is, I mean, simply timeless.
Yes, and it's an architectural masterpiece.
It truly is. And the one thing about Jorge Engel, the architect, he really tried to make the houses really specific with the lots, integrate them with the land. It's really rare, not all architects do that, but he really thought about this land and how it's sloped and how to best make this masterpiece.
Yes. It actually looks like a painting.
Well, it does. So there's more to come
More to come?
on tour.
I'm already impressed. Can it get any better?
It can. 2 martinis, sir. Shaken, not stirred.
Yes, Mr. Caddell.
Wow, this is spectacular. Sean, this room is magnificent.
Well, the nice thing about this house is 4 of the bedrooms are upstairs. They're all en suite, and then there's a bedroom on this level as well. A beautiful suite or guest suite with its own private entrance. But it's nice because here's the living room, the dining room's right next door. There's a great family room, the kitchen's in the middle. So no matter where you are, it's all integrated well together, but there's still a little bit of privacy or space on its own that are really unique. I mean, the artwork, everywhere there's lighting for art. It's all natural light coming through the windows. Like the architect purposely had these really great windows that go all the way up. As you can see, he was very consistent in the flow of the linear architecture going upward.
And I love it. Every room you enter is a new masterpiece of its own. I'm in awe that there's beautiful artwork hanging, and then the shadows create a beautiful artwork in itself.
It's like a living piece of artwork.
Yes, and as the sun changes, so does the art on the walls.
It does. One of the great things about this neighborhood too is we're right down the street from Rancho Valencia. And many of the people here, including myself, we go spinning in the morning, we go about our day, go to work, and then we meet at the Pony Room. And it's spectacular to have a 5-star resort right down the hill. It's really, really unique and wonderful.
It's very fitting for this house.
Absolutely.
An even more spectacular lifestyle.
Yes, it is. So I got to share so many special things about this property and the neighborhood, but it's still like peeling an onion back. There's so many different layers. I saved the best for last. So come with me.
And I think the martini should be done.
Shaken, not stirred, I hope.
Oh!
Let's go, Mr. Caddell. Well, I can certainly see why you saved this place for last.
I did because it reminds me of my very favorite photographer, Slim Aarons. And he had the best pictures of the last century. You'll see beautiful celebrities from the 70s, like in Palm Springs or in Palm Beach or Miami or in Europe and Greece. And the pictures are so beautiful. Like he literally photographed the most beautiful people in beautiful places. And it reminds me of this. We could be anywhere in the world.
It feels like we're in our own private resort.
Well, realistically, we are. When you look around, there's nothing around us except this beautiful open space the other houses can't see in. Can you imagine entertaining here? They've hosted beautiful parties, like filling up the lawn, cocktails down here, band down here. We're gonna do actually a fashion shoot here for a couple of the different fashion houses. That's gonna be coming up. So it's endless what you can do with this beautiful property.
Magnificent reveal, Mr. Caddell. Martini's poolside and this stunning house. Cheers, Sean.
Caddell, Sean Caddell.